G'day guys, Steve Collom here. As a music industry pro with my music being used on thousands of TV shows and many leading international brands, I'm going to give you my hidden song analysis and vocal analysis of Angelina Jordan's song Wake Me Up. Now this is a cover of an Avicii song, and it's a tribute to him. You know, he passed away at the age of 28, and he was a good friend of Angelina Jordan's, and so they kind of she's really tributes the song to him, and that's what she kind of says at the beginning. And one of the things I love about this performance is it's very stripped back, it's very real, it's very raw, and it's very, very emotional. And I think it's really, really powerful. So let's go ahead and dive in. But just before we do, I want to let you guys know I'm going to run it through the Collom analyzer at the end. I'm going to give you my take or my opinion. I'm going to break down the melody, the songwriting, the vocal performance, and the production used here. And so I'm going to give you my opinion on that. And so let's go ahead without talking too much. Let's just go ahead and dive in and check this out.
I dedicate this song to my dear friend Avicii. I believe love never dies.
Oh, that's great. That's a really nice acoustic guitar lines too.
Way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart, I can tell where the
great lyrics.
journey will end, but I know where to start. Tell to me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by.
So it's just amazing. I want to remind you guys, she's 12 when she's singing this. She has such a God-given ability and God-given talent to sing. You can tell, you know, a lot of the time we might go to a concert or we might hear somebody sing on a competition or something, and we know whether or not they deserve to be there. We know whether they're professional, or, you know, sometimes we might be quite sure, but we're watching because we're kind of doubting it. But if we never think whether they belong there or whether they can sing, if we're not thinking that, then they probably belong there. And she's doing this. She's really delivering such a great emotional, impactful version of this song, which she's dedicating it really to Avicii.
If I don't open my eyes, well, that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So
that's a nice little line.
Wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost.
That's great. So being a guitarist, many of these little guitar lines, they're not easy. They're not. It's not a simple guitar line. It's a hand-picked, meaning that he's like really finger picking, but he's hand picking the notes. He's picking which versions of the chords. He could be playing it down here. He could be doing a capo, and he's arranged it. I'm assuming it's a he, could be a she who's playing there. I can only see fingers and a guitar there, but. The person that arranged it really made it theirs. They decided to put different parts, and that's what we all do as a singer, as an artist, as any musician. We are picking the parts, and that's what makes the color become our song. And that's another thing that Angelina is just doing here. She's singing it her version. She's singing it her way. She's choosing to be softer with her notes and very light and very, very, very sincere. That's kind of the word I'm using.
I try carrying the weight of the world, but I only have two hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is a prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost.
That's so low. She's doing such a great.
Know I was lost.
That's
I
great.
didn't know I was lost. I didn't know I was lost.
Wow, nice 7 chord there. She always does her wave at the end. What a great version. What a very emotional and heartfelt version. You know, she didn't just really dial in the words and just kind of like, when I say dial in, she didn't just show up and just phone it in. Just like, she's like really gave it her all. She really did sincerely put you in that mood of reflection and very kind of like very emotional and very kind of intimate way that she did it. I thought it was really, really good. What did you guys think? Let me know in the chat. And let's go ahead now and run it through the Collom analyzer. So first of all, her melody. I love how she really stuck to the melody of the song, but then she also just, the way she inflected it. She didn't just, as I said, dial in. She sang it, and she sang it with more of a somber tone, more of a tribute tone to Avicii. I thought that was really, really cool. And then the songwriting, it's a great song. It's a really well written song. Some of the lines that stuck out to me and that I thought were really powerful were the wake me up when I'm older, when I'm wiser, and the other line that was that really stood out to me was that love has a price, or there is a price with love. And I think that's so powerful, because there's a price with love, love or not having love. There is that price, and so I thought that was really powerful, and it has a great melody and a great song, well-written song. And then third on the list is the performance. Again, she really knocked it out of the park. She really delivered a tribute song. Now, sometimes you can go real big and make it more of this ballad thing that just goes from 0 up to 100, being loud and really powerful. But then sometimes it's great to just strip it back to just being vulnerable. I often say, if you want to keep something intimate or keep it small or keep it really just between you and that person, a whisper. And it brought it right down to such a quiet whisper versus, this big yell, shouting, announcing this, proclaiming this thing. It was the opposite of that, which I thought was really good. So that brings us on to the fourth one, which is the production. I loved how she stripped it back to just being acoustic guitar and vocals. I thought that was really, really cool, and it was very inspiring too. It made me feel like I want to do a few songs. I want to do a few covers of some big dance tracks and just bring them down to more of an intimate, more of an emotional kind of take on it. So that's running through the Collom analyzer. And so again, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the chat. And if you want to support me on a personal level, you can now buy me a coffee. I'll put the link in the description below. But again, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.